Hello, all you fabulous and wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. I thought I would sit down and we would talk about this Decades Challenge and what is happening, what is going to be happening, I should say. The Decades Challenge is sadly coming to an end. We only have a few more, like a handful of videos left to do, and this challenge will be over. And I have had so much fun doing these videos. I am a little sad, but I think I'm finally coming to terms that, you know, there's something else around the corner and everything. But I have really loved this challenge, and I know that you guys have been enjoying it too. You guys have shown me so much love over the past year and a half on this video, and I thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate it. So I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys face to face and talk about what's going to be happening next. I know I said, I think it was in my 10,000 subscriber Q&A, I think I mentioned it then, that I would do this video, which that was back in like September. I can't believe it's already here, but I wanted to give you guys some ideas what I wanted to do as far as challenges. So I have gone over a list of challenges, and there is so many challenges to go through, but I have picked 5 challenges that I am interested in, and I wanted to show you guys what those 5 challenges were, but I need your guys' help on figuring out which ones we're going to do. Now, as you know, over the past year or so, I've only been doing one series, and that has been the Decades Challenge. So as we are going into a new challenge, I actually wanted to try and do 2 challenges. So what I'm saying is, out of the 5 challenges that I present to you today, I would like to have you guys help me figure out which 2 that we want to do. So I know a few of you guys have asked me to restart or pick back up on the 100 baby challenge and the not so berry challenge. Now, the 100 baby challenge, I feel like I have lost some interest in that series. I think it's mainly because it's not really a story-based challenge. Because I've been doing the Decades Challenge, which is a story. We've been creating a story together over a year now, year and a half, almost 2 years actually. But I really enjoyed that. I just feel like the 100 baby challenge is not a story-based challenge. So I've kind of like wanting to get away from that. I know that might upset some people, but I mean, it could possibly be down the road, you know, I could change my mind and want to pick it back up. You just never know. But the Not So Berry Challenge, I actually have been wanting to restart that over the past couple of months. I've been thinking about it and been really wanting to play it again. So that one I have put in the list of the 5 challenges. So there is the other 4 challenges, and we're gonna talk about those. I'm gonna pull up the website and I'm going to show you briefly what each one of these are about. I won't with the Not So Berry because I feel like that one has been very popular over the last few years, and I feel like everybody knows what the Not So Berry Challenge is, and I know a number of you have been watching that on here on the channel. We didn't get very far. I think we just had the Rose generation that was born. I think they're kids now. I think the twins. But anyways, if I do end up doing the Not So Berry Challenge again, if I will pick up, I'm not gonna restart it, I don't think, because I think I'm far enough into it. I would rather just pick up. But if we do that challenge, I would do a whole recap video before starting it, basically going over what has happened, summarizing what has happened in that challenge. So there definitely would be a whole recap video coming on that if you guys choose that. So I'm gonna go over the other 4 challenges that I have found. These challenges sound interesting to me, and I would love to try them. So let's go over these challenges. So as you can see, the first challenge that I found very interesting, which and is similar to the decades challenge, is the history challenge. Now I know a bunch of you guys know about this. Some of you have brought it up in the past, recommending that I give it a try. So for those of you that don't know what this is, this, like I said, it is very similar to the decades challenge. It is a historical challenge, legacy style challenge. It is a 10 generation challenge. So it's basically you will start in the Stone Age and you will progress all the way to the modern day. And there are eras, I guess there are like 8 eras. I'm not going to read through all of this, but each era is designed to be unique and provide a different experience from the era before it, while still maintaining historic accuracy. You'll be restricted on what objects, careers, and aspirations you can have, but will unlock more options as you play. While these restrictions will force you to adhere to the struggles of the era, there are also unique goals that will encourage you to experience life in that time period. There is, just like the decades challenge, there is a lot of rules. There are a lot of restrictions. So you're basically starting out in the Stone Age time. As you can see, they have all these recommendations. The one thing that is different about this challenge that I actually really would love to give a go, they basically tell you to pick a world that has at least 12 lots on it to be your starting world, and you basically bulldoze everything. So there is nothing in it. You can, and they recommend that you start in some of these, but basically that is what you're doing. You're starting all over from scratch, and you're going until your first generation is Stone Age, and it goes all the way to modern times. I think this challenge would be very interesting to do. I think it would be a lot harder than the decades challenge, maybe. So the second challenge that I was interested in is the fairy tale legacy challenge. Now this is kind of similar to Disney princesses, but not quite. It's a little bit different, but it's basically 10 generations. You have Rapunzel, the Prince and the Pauper, Cinderella, the Prince and the Frog. So it is quite a bit, it's a little bit different. And then you end with Snow White. I feel like this just sounds very, very interesting to do as well. The third challenge that I was interested in is the Greek Gods challenge. Now, I mentioned this about, I think almost a year ago. I had put in the community tab that I was interested in trying to start a new challenge, which life got crazy and I just didn't have time. So I'm going to present it to you guys. Some of you guys seemed very, very interested in this. Now, this is a rule set that I have made. I've taken 2 different rules and put them together to make it a little bit more realistic. But basically what this is a 12 generation challenge. It is the 12 Olympian Greek gods. So you start out as Aphrodite here, and you go all the way down to Hades, which is a 12 generations. This sounds like a lot of fun. It's gonna be hard. You have the option of doing this challenge in modern day times or back in the Greek mythology type times. I would probably do this in the Greek times. So I would have to find a lot of ancient Greece CC and all of that, but this also sounds like a lot of fun, and the more that I read over this, the more I really want to play this. So we'll obviously, if we pick this, we'll go into these in more detail and everything. That leads me into the last challenge, the 4th challenge. So the last challenge that I'm interested in is the I'm surrounded by idiots challenge. I think one of you guys had mentioned this a while ago, so I looked into it and it looks like a lot of fun. So basically your goal is to survive 10 generations of Sims while only controlling 1 Sim at a time and keeping score throughout. Now, I don't normally keep score when it comes to these challenges, but I might for this one. We'll see. But you basically have to create a torch holder, and you have these rules. There's a hard mode, and then there's like a normal mode. But yeah, you have to go through each generation only controlling one sim. You have to let all the other ones go, do whatever. And you can give them like this erratic trait to make it more interesting. And if you give this to your torch holder, then you're gonna have to give it to every single torch holder. So basically, once you decide it, you are set in it. But I think this would be a lot of fun as well. I think it would be very interesting because I'm only going to be able to control one sim, and you have to have at least 2 children. So those are basically the challenges that I am looking at. You have the history challenge, you have the not so berry challenge, you have the fairy tale legacy challenge, you have the Greek god, the 12 Olympic Greek god challenge, and you have the I'm surrounded by idiots challenge. I would like to do 2 of these. So I am going to put up a poll in the community tab. When this video goes live, it will be up. So after you see this video, you can go to the community tab and vote which 2 challenges that you would like to see me do. I have not yet used the poll option or thing in the community tab. I haven't used it yet, but I'm assuming you'll be able to vote a couple of times, and if not, I will take the top 2 challenges. So if you never comment on any of my videos, or you never do, you just watch the videos, which is totally fine, but you want to see me do a challenge, one of these challenges, you really need to go and vote for which ones you would like to see. If you're only allowed to vote for 1, then pick definitely your first pick. If you can vote for 2, then you obviously would pick. I'm thinking you can only vote once, but I don't know. Like I said, I am completely new to this, but we will go with, I think the poll will be the easiest. I'm really excited. I would be happy doing any of these 5. I think that's gonna be it. That's basically all that I wanted to say. So I covered everything, and yeah. I can't believe the Decades Challenge is coming to a close, but I am really excited to delve into a new challenge and go through the whole process of finding the custom content and everything. And I've already decided I'm probably going to be doing that all with you guys. I will be making videos of finding custom contents and preparing for whatever challenge lies ahead. So I hope you guys are excited. I know some of you have said that you're really excited to see what is coming next. So yeah, it's one of these 5 challenges, or 2 of these 5 challenges. Oh, the reason I did decide I wanted to do 2, I found that with sticking with just one challenge, with the Decades Challenge, I did feel like I was getting a little burnt out at times. That's why you were seeing less videos, because I didn't want to get burnt out. I never wanted the Decades Challenge to become a struggle. It hasn't, but I think that's because I only did 2 or 3 videos, and sometimes 1 video a week of it. But if I have 2 challenges, then I'm able to switch between the 2, and I feel like I won't find myself getting burned out as much, if that makes any sense. Plus, I will be able to do more content for you guys, because as a lot of you know, I do rely on the community. I rely on you guys for feedback and help moving the story forward. So I have to wait and see what you guys say in comments on the videos. So by doing this, that will make that part a little bit easier while I'm waiting for answers on a story point or something. On one series, I can just go record the next series and be able to get that content out to you. So basically doing 2 challenges at the same time, I will be able to get more content out for you guys. So that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, it would be amazing if you did. And also don't forget to click the little bell to get notified whenever I have a video go up. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.